With the alluring sound of the river behind him, Jersel tells his story of Bedran, the man the documentary is about. Bedran lived many years ago in the mists of the Middle Ages. He believed in socio-economic equality and was opposed to the wealthy private estate of the Sultan. There were administrative problems in the Ottoman state during that time, and Bedran gathered many followers for a rebellion. He and the other leaders of the rebellion were arrested and executed, and his books were banned. Bedran was misconstrued by history as a traitor to his country. Canan dedicates her time to this project. She wants to remove the misinformation about Bedran. Canan understands and relates with this man who had lived hundreds of years ago. Today, she lives in a world deep in misconception about her country, her religion, and her people.
Outsiders from Europe and the United States have the wrong perception about being a woman in Istanbul. All of the women living in Turkey are not covered. At least I can say that I don't know anybody who wears a kerchief in my environment. Turkey is known as an Islamic nation, but this does not mean that people have to obey radical Islamic rules. Because of the foundation of the Turkish Republic in 1923, the women are much more modern when compared to Iran, Syria, or other Arabic countries. Although there are oppressions, especially in eastern Turkey, my country is not as conservative as it is considered to be in the West.
As the Friday workday comes and goes, the classrooms empty out and the hallways become still. Canan stays late in her office to catch up on her work for the week. She's not in any particular rush to get home this night. She knows that the letter from Scotland may be waiting for her there. Behind Canan is a portrait of Mustafa Kemal Pasha. Mustafa stands as one of the world's few historic figures who dedicated their lives totally to their nations. In 1919, Mustafa Kemal Pasha landed in the Black Sea port of Samsun to start the War of Independence. Following the Turkish triumph at two major battles in western Turkey, the Grand National Assembly conferred on Mustafa Kemal Pasha the title of Commander-in-Chief. At the end of August 1922, the Turkish armies won their ultimate victory. Within a few weeks, the Turkish mainland was completely liberated, the armistice signed, and the rule of the Ottoman dynasty abolished. The national government signed the Lausanne Treaty with Great Britain, France, Greece, Italy, and others. On October 29, 1923, the Turkish Republic was proclaimed, and Mustafa Kemal Pasha was unanimously elected President of the Republic. In 1934, the National Parliament gave him the name Ataturk, which means Father of the Turks. In Ataturk's 15-year presidency, he created a new political and legal system, made both government and education secular, changed the alphabet, advanced the arts and sciences, and gave equal rights to women, putting aside the fez, the veil, and the harem. It is amazing that almost 80 years ago, the radical ideas and reformation started by Ataturk, the man who founded the new Turkish Republic with many democratic ideals, has given Canan this opportunity today. Outside, the streets of Istanbul are bustling with life on a typical Friday evening. Before heading home, Canan decides to take some time to shop and absorb the experiences that only the Istanbul streets can offer. The walk Canan takes tonight has been a walk she has taken many times. She knows that she might not be here next term. and wants to enjoy some of Istanbul's nightlife. Her journey home takes her down Independence Avenue, leading her past a movie theater which is showcasing the new Star Wars movie, Revenge of the Sith. However, there is no time for a movie this evening. The sun begins to set, and the Turkish city becomes bathed in a golden yellow. Canan travels back to the place where her week began. The view is beautiful this night, and the sounds of city life can be heard all around her. Canan's mother has called to tell Canan that her letter has arrived and is waiting for her at home. Canan can delay no more. It is time to go home.
Dear Canan Bala, we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted into the doctoral program for film studies at the University of St. Andrews. We look forward to seeing you for the fall 2005 term.
Although the end of this chapter in Canan's story has come, she awaits the next one with anticipation. Canan will travel to Scotland with a strong sense of accomplishment and the love of her homeland. The road ahead is a long one filled with many challenges and obstacles. However, Canan is certain she will be able to face them, having grown up in this diverse yet united country.